Hello again, and welcome to my second episode of how to use a bread making machine. You remember in my first episode I showed you all the ingredients. I also explained about the bread pan. On the paddle and how it revolves and folds flat. Right. So here we go. The bread pan. The paddle sits on the stem in the centre of the bread pan. You have to rotate it slightly when you're trying to put it on, because it only goes on one way. There's a notch on it that holds it in position, like that. And as you can see, that's upright, and that is folded flat, which is how it ends up eventually. You must make sure that the paddle is upright all the time you're putting your ingredients in, otherwise you'll turn the bread maker on and nothing will happen. So here we go. To save time, I've already measured out my flour, and also, if you remember, this is a sun-dried tomato loaf. So I've already cut the sun-dried tomatoes into small pieces. I'll just get them out of the fridge. Right, so here we go. We need 1 1/3 cups of tepid water, so I'll just get that. So you can see this is live action filming. Just get the cloth. Here we go. Right. That's 1 1/3 cups of tepid water. And like I explained in the first episode, not too hot, otherwise it'll kill the yeast. The cup has measurements all the way around for various recipes. Next, sunflower oil, 3 tablespoonfuls. And dried skim milk powder, 3 tablespoons of that. Salt, 1 1/2 teaspoons. then mixed herbs, just adds a little bit of savoury character. Two teaspoons of that as well. Then the sugar. You need 3 tablespoons of sugar. And then finally the flour. Use the sieve. Just to put a bit of air into the flour, sieve it in. Right, then sun-dried tomatoes, and finally the yeast. 1½ teaspoons of yeast. And there we go. That's all the ingredients in the bread pan ready to go into the machine. Here's the machine. Lift the lid. And insert the bread pan. It goes in, like I've explained in the first video, on a diagonal, and then you pull it to the right hand side. Then you simply plug it in. And you'll hear a beep. That's just to say that it's on. And all to do then is make sure the colour is what you want. I'm going for a light colour. On a £2 setting, and you select basic #1 bread recipe and press the start button. As you can hear, the machine has now started to knead the bread. After about 15 or 20 minutes, the machine will beep again. The reason it does this is for certain recipes you can add sesame seeds to your bread, or chopped nuts, or various other ingredients, and that is the time you add these ingredients, when you hear the machine beep for the second time. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my mini-series of 3 episodes of how to use a bread maker. I hope if you want to buy a bread maker, you go out and buy one, and you have lots and lots of happy and successful bread making. It's a fantastic hobby, and the bread is wonderful and tastes 10 times nicer than anything you'll ever buy in the shops. So, till the next time, goodbye.